Hi friends, good morning. Today we are going to have a new chapter, that is profit and loss. In previous videos, in the previous we had 4 videos on this percentages. Then after that I have discussed the data sufficiency concept. Now I hope you are thorough with this percentages chapter. I have uploaded such videos for you where I have taught you very slow, particularly for the beginners. First 2 videos of percentages are purely for the beginners. They would be understanding what exactly is the percentage, and the next 2 videos a little moderate questions I have given to you. And anyway, I am going to continue with that one later with another 3 to 4 videos where we are going to discuss very advanced level questions based on percentages. Now, this chapter profit and loss is simple application of this percentages. Many questions are based on percentages, of course. So now, in this session, in this profit and loss, before going for this one, I would like to give you the plan of action for this one. I am going to upload total 4 videos for this one. Right, first video purely on basics on this profit and loss. Not only basics, we go for a little moderate level questions in this one. And next 3 videos slowly we are going to increase the standard. Now in profit and loss, the first and very important thing is that you should understand what are the terms used in this one, the terminology in this, very important points. The first one, they talk about in this one, first one, cost price, second one is selling price, third one is profit or profit percentage, the other one is loss or loss percentage, right? The other one, of course, they talk about market price or list price or labeled price. Everything is same. Then followed by another term is called discount. Alright. And some cases they may go for this one word called overheads also. Sometimes the overheads also. Alright. Let us discuss this one. These given words in a proper way. Cost price is nothing but a price a purchaser, right, or a trader or a manufacturer pays for manufacturing a product, or a trader pays for purchasing a product. Alright, as simple as that. Selling price is a price at which a trader sells the product to the other party. That can be taken as selling price. And profit or loss, obviously, when selling price is more than that of cost price, in this transaction there is a profit. And in the other way, when cost price is more than that of the selling price, in this transaction, obviously there is a loss. Then how to calculate this profit and loss percent? These are very basic things. Remember friends, if anybody is very beginner, remember profit or loss percentage must be calculated only based on the cost price. Only based on the cost price. Because if we purchase a product at a cost price, the selling price may be changed in a particular case. Cost price cannot be changed. So for that reason, always remember cost price based only. So profit or loss must be calculated based on the cost price. Alright. Otherwise they have specified in the other way. Because in some advanced questions what they do, find out the profit percentage based on the respective selling price also. That type of questions also we are going to do, but general questions. The common questions are profit or loss percent must be calculated on the cost price only. Then after that, this one market price, list price and labeled price or discount. But before going for this one, let us go for some simple points based on these 4. Then after that I'll go back to these 2. And of course I'm going to discuss a chapter, separate chapter for discounts. Anyway, we'll have a basic idea on this one. The first thing here is how to get the profit, right? So profit, as I have given you here, when selling price is more, cost price is less, in that case we get a profit. So we may take this one in this way, selling price, profit is equal to selling price minus cost price, whereas loss is equal to cost price minus selling price. Then profit percentage is equal to, always it should be on the cost price, net profit, profit by cost price into 100. You will get profit percentage. Then loss percentage is nothing but loss divided by cost price into 100. Remember, these are very basic level understanding and basic points about profit and loss chapter, taking profit, loss, selling and cost price. And if we move a little further, what is the labeled price or the like market price or the list price, right? Any one term, whatever it may be, labeled price or market price is a price, right, decided by a purchaser, decided by a trader, right? Suppose a trader wants to like keep a margin, intended to keep a margin. For example, a trader purchases an article for, let us take the cost price as 100 rupees, alright. Then after that, he is intended to get a profit of 20% over that one. So he marks that one like 20% above this one, for example, 20% above the cost price. In this case, he lists that price or marks the price as 120 rupees, obviously, right? But somehow he had to give a discount for various reasons, probably for cash payments or for any other reasons or for any competition, whatever it may be. He wanted to give a discount also on the market price. Remember, discount is given on the market price only. Now he wants to give a discount of let us say 10%. Let us take 10%. Alright. In this case, if the cost price is 100, market price is 20% above the cost price, and he wants to allow a discount of 10%. What should be the selling price in this case? Alright. Now selling price is equal to, obviously, 120 rupees is the market price and 10% is discount from 120 rupees. So obviously the fraction is we discussed in the basic classes, right? 120 into 90 by 100. 90 by 100. Now in this case, obviously here is 108. What do you mean by 108? The selling price in this case is 108. Alright. So once the cost price is 100 for the trader, intended to get a profit of 20%, accordingly he marked that one as 120 rupees. But after that he had to give 10% discount on that one. After discount, the selling price is 108. So here in this whole transaction, even after allowing a discount of 10% on the market price, also the trader is at profit. He is at 8% profit, right? So cost price was 100 rupees, selling price 108. What is the profit percentage? Means 8 by 100 into 100 is going to get a profit of 8% in the whole transaction. Hope you got the idea. This is something about market price and discount. Anyway, I am going to have a separate discussion for this discount, and we'll close this one as of now. We'll work out some problems based on profit and loss using selling price, cost price. Slowly I am going to increase the standard for you, right? So now let us start with the basic question. Basic question, let us calculate the profit percentage here. Suppose it is given in this way. An article is purchased at the cost price of 500 rupees, let us say, right? And the trader is going to sell that one at 750 rupees. Now the question is, what is the profit in this case? And for that matter, is it a profit or loss? Obviously, there is a profit because selling price is more than that of the cost price. What is the profit and what percent is the profit? Very clearly, the profit is 750 minus 500. I am going to get a profit of 250 rupees. Alright, now this profit should be calculated on cost price. It means profit percentage should be based on the cost price. Now in this case, 250 by this cost price 500 into 100. Now 250 by 500 is nothing but half is nothing but 50%. As simple as this one. Right? This is how we need to go for the profit percentage. In profit and loss chapter, without knowing this fact, we cannot go further. Let us go for this one, and slowly we are going to increase the standard as I have been telling you repeatedly. Now, the next one. Let us change the question a little further here. Suppose it is given that the cost price is take 400, right? And the selling price is 340. In this case, needless to say that there is a loss because cost price is more than that of the selling price. What is the loss percentage in this transaction? Now obviously, loss percentage is a net loss divided by cost price into 100. In this case, the loss is 60 rupees is the loss here, 400 and 340. 60 loss upon 400, not 340, remember this one, right? On the cost price. 60 rupee lost on the cost price into 100 you go for, because I need to show this one in terms of the percentage, always multiply with the 100 there. Now you're after simplifying this one, right, just go for the simplification. 4, 15, 60, my answer is going to be 15% loss in this transaction. Hope you got the idea. Now let us move a little further here. Suppose it is given in this way. Let us solve the questions on the same lines now. Let us take in this way. The cost price of an article is another problem. I am doing third problem. The cost price of an article is let us say 750. Alright. Now the question is it means for how much he has to sell the product to get a profit of, right? To get a profit of 20%. Listen to this question carefully, right? Cost price of an article is 750. For how much he has to sell the product to get a profit of 20% is the question. Here, straight away you can go for the question without using any formula. Don't use any formulas, right? For that reason only, I am starting the questions in this way. Now, obviously, profit percentage means to go for the selling price. Cost price plus 20% of the cost price will give you selling price, because he wants to get a profit of 20% there. In this case, obviously 750 into 120 by 100. Why is this 120 by 100? In the previous sessions we have learned that when we learned in the percentages chapter, when 750 plus 20% of 750, instead of doing the other way, straight away 750 into 20% is increased, because I am taking cost price as 100%, right? 750 into 100 plus 20, 120 divided by 100. You're going to get the answer with this one, right? So now here he should be selling that one at, so this is 12 7s 840 plus 60, 900 rupees he has to sell the product. Got the idea? Right? So now here cost price is 750. At what price he has to sell the product to gain 20% on the on purchasing this, selling this product, he has to get 20% profit. Now obviously it is 750 to 120 by 100. You're going to get 900 rupees is the selling price. Hope you got the idea. Now let's move on to the further one. Keep in the same way. How to calculate selling price when there is a loss, right? Keep the same thing in this case. Now let us take the cost price as 750. Then after that, instead of profit, there is a loss, right? Now a trader purchased the product for 750. For how much he has to sell that one to get a loss of 20% is the question. In this case also, straight away my answer is 750 into 20% should be lost, 80 by 100 here. So my answer is going to be 75 into 80. So this is 560 plus 40, total 600 is the right answer. Hope you got the idea, right? So do the calculations very clearly. So we need to use speed maths. Anyway, I'm going to teach you completely 3 to 4 sessions based on the speed maths, starting with the divisibility rules also. I start that one and I'll show you how to do the speed maths in the further next sessions there. Now, so this is how we need to go for loss based selling price. Alright, now after this we will move into the a little in depth of the concept here. Suppose if they give in this way, a trader sold a product for let us say 520 rupees. Let us fabricate one question here. A trader sold a product for 520 rupees, right? And in this transaction, he got a profit of 30%, let us say, right? A trader sold a product for 520 and in this transaction, he got a profit of 30%. Then what would have been the cost price of the product is the question. What would have been the cost price of the product, right? Now there are formulae for this one, but I won't suggest you the formulae. Directly we will do the question with the unitary method so that any critical question can be solved most of the cases with the help of the unitary method. Now how to go for this one with the unitary method? Simple way, you see, but one thing is very important. Don't do a mistake of doing in this way. Selling price is 520, profit is 30%. What is the cost price? Don't do the question in this way. 520 into 130 by 100. This is wrong. Alright. Why is this wrong? Suppose if the question is in this way, cost price is 520, profit is 30%, what is the selling price? Absolutely right. In that case, right, what happens? Cost price is 520 into profit is 30%. What would be the selling price? If it is selling price, the method would be in this way, 520 into 130 by 100. You could get the right answer. But here, this is not cost price, friends. Remember, this is not cost price. This is selling price, right? When they have given in this way, selling price is this one, profit is this much percent. What is the cost price? In this case, you cannot do in that way. Now for this one, remember always in profit and loss chapter, cost price should be taken as 100%. Remember, cost price is nothing but 100% of the value of the product, right? So this is 100%. Now, how to define this one now for unitary method? Simply, cost price is 100% plus 30% profit. After that, I am getting this price because cost price plus profit will give me selling price. Now, cost price is 100%, profit is 30%. What is the selling price means? That is means you need to calculate in this way. Now, for this case, I am going to do in this way. Cost price is 100%, profit is 30%. Now, selling price is 520. The unitary method is like this. 130%, remember, of cost price is equal to 520. Alright, what is this 130%? For your understanding, I am writing here 100% is the cost price plus 30% in this way. Right, 130% of the cost price is 520. Then 100% is how much? 100% is nothing but the cost price itself, right? Now in this case, it should be 100 by 130 into 520. Go for the simplification, right? So it should be 4 times, my answer is 400. Hope you got the idea. Friends, I just repeat the question because this is very important thing in profit and loss. We are moving towards some moderate level questions now. Here, selling price is 520, not cost price. Profit is 30%. What is the cost price? So, always remember cost price should be taken as a 100%. Cost price is 100%. Now, 100 plus 30 would give me 520. Means what does it mean? 130% of the cost price is 520. Then 100% is how much? Obviously 100% is 400. This is how we need to go for the questions. Alright. Now, let us move on to another question based on this one only. Based on this one. In SSC exams, generally, many times they ask this type of questions, right? They give in this way. A person, right, sold a product at a cost price they give. At a cost price they give. Let us go for in the wording. Wording should be in a proper way, right? By selling a product for, let us go with some convenient figures there. By selling a product for, let us say, 6,400. 6,400. A person lost 20%. Right? Now, at what price, right, should he sell the product, right, to get 20% profit is the question. Alright, question is very simple. By selling a product for 6,400, a person lost 20%. At what price he has to sell the same product to get 20% profit is the question. Alright, to do this question, most of the students go for calculating the cost price first. Because even the conventional method is that one only. What is that? First I need to find out what is the cost price here. By using selling price and loss percentage, I get the cost price. Then that cost price into this 120 by 100, or thus cost price plus 20% of the cost price would give me the selling price at which I have to sell that one to get 20% profit. But I'll teach you such a method with the help of which you can get the answer in one step only, right? So that should be in this way. Simple. Selling price is this much, loss is 20%. Bypassing the cost price, I can say in this way, when the loss is 20%, my unitary equation is 80% of the cost price is 6,400. right? Now I need to sell it for 20% profit. Then 120% of the same cost price is how much? Is the question. Now here one thing I have done, I have bypassed the cost price here. I don't need this one because I define the selling price in terms of the cost price. Now here it is, 80% of the cost price is 600, 120% is how much? I can get the answer directly. This is 120 by 80 into 6,400. My answer is very clear here. 8 times this is 8, 9,600 is the right answer. Alright, in this question, now we have started actual questions with this one, right? Hope you understood this one, and I started with the very basic level questions because that is mandatory for us to go for profit and loss chapter. This question, I just repeat this one in a very quick manner. By selling a product for 6,400, I lost 20%. At what price shall I sell that one to get 20% profit? Straight away, when it is lost, 80% of the cost price is 6,400, 120% is how much? I can get the answer directly. Okay, hope you enjoyed the session. Thank you very much, and you might have learned some new things there. Let us meet in the next video with very good questions, a moderate level standard. I am going to start. Right, thank you very much.